everybody, Judy Tuttle here with Tuttle Up Stamping. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Midland, Texas. I'm a little early today because I don't know if you guys know, but I work very part-time at a local cycle bar here in Midland. And they needed me to come in on Tuesdays now at about 11:30, so I wanted to get this in before I leave. Hence the way my hair is just a mess today, because why wash it and get it all pretty if I'm going to go work out here at noontime? So you get Judy in the raw today. So thanks for joining me. When you pop in, let me know you're here. We are having a holiday catalog kickoff this week. So yesterday I did a beautiful, here I have it right here, card using the Gathering Together suite from the online exclusives. This will be available tomorrow. This was our card yesterday. So we're having giveaways all week long. And if you want in, hi Amy, if you want in on the giveaway, you need to use hashtag freebie, FREEBIE. I was supposed to tell you that yesterday and I forgot. So hashtag freebie. So Amy, type that in, hashtag freebie, because that's what we want you to use if you would like to be in on the little prizes that we have, either on Facebook or YouTube. So earlier today, I put in all the names of everyone. Hashtag freebie, Sharon. That's what you need to put in if you want to win a prize for today's Facebook Live. Hashtag freebie. Maybe I should make a little banner for that going forward. Hashtag freebie. So I put everybody's names in the pick a name wheel yesterday, and the winner, let me show you. Dun 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 dun. Up. That's our little banner. Let's see. Oh, let's go all the way down here. The winner was Jeanne Kohler. So you can see I have all the names there in the wheel, and the wheel went around and it picked Jeanne Kohler. Okay, so Jeanne was the winner for yesterday's giveaway, and Jeanne is going to get a quarter of a package of the Floral Impressions Designer Series paper. It's got all those new ink colors in it, which is really pretty, and a full package of the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink sparkly gems. They're so pretty. So Jeanne, this will be coming your way. I know I have your address, so I'll get this in the mail to you this week. Now, even if you don't win a daily prize, on Sunday we're giving away all the projects that we're making this week to some lucky winner. So the more often you come on and tell us you're here and use hashtag freebies, starting right now, the more chances you have of winning all the projects. Now, to get all the projects, a make and take to make all the projects, plus the PDF of all the instructions, you need to place a $50 order this week in my online store, TuttleUpShop.com, and I will send you a kit and the PDF in the mail to you this week. I can't stamp for you, so any stamp sets you don't have, there you go. Thanks, Amy. Any stamps you don't have, you are going to need to purchase to complete them, like mine, unless you have a lot of different stamps at home that you think would work. Okay. All right. So quick updates. This catalog, the holiday mini catalog, goes live tomorrow. Okay. So if you are not a demonstrator and you are ready to get your hands on some of these projects that we're going to show you this week, the mini catalog is going live tomorrow, as well as a whole slew of online exclusives. So if you would like to see the online exclusives, you need to go to the Tuttle Up shop right there and type in online exclusives, and they will all pop up. Okay, so mini catalog goes live tomorrow. If you're on my email list, which you should be, Tomorrow, I will be sending you the digital link to this. If you don't have a paper copy in your hand, if you would like a paper copy, I would be happy to get one to you in your hands. And a link to a flyer of all the new online exclusives. Okay, so join my email list and then I can send all those things out to you. Okay, all right, so let's see what else. There you go. That's what I need. All right. Traditions of Christmas Craft Along. The last day to register for this is September the 14th. You get a kit in the mail, half a pack of that beautiful Traditions of Christmas Designer Series paper, the ribbon, the embellishments, and a kit to make 10 cards. 2 each of 5 designs. That will be coming in the mail to you before we go live for this event on September the 22nd. Okay, so I'll get the kit in the mail to you so you have it so you can craft along with me on September the 22nd. Okay, so the deadline for that is September the 14th, and that gives me time to buy and cut everything and get it in the mail to you by September the 22nd. Okay, next, today is the last day to get in on the holiday catalog paper and product share. I'll put a link to that in the description. That is where you can get a sampling like this right here that I showed you that, here, let me take this off, that Jean's going to get. You get a package and I label it with the name of the DSP and all the coordinating cardstocks that are in it. They will be individually packaged like this for each DSP and labeled and cardstock colors put on them for you. You can also opt in to get the coordinating cardstock for all of those DSPs. You can also opt in to get the ribbon shares as well as the paper and the ribbon of the online exclusives. So if you're interested in getting a sampling of all those products, I'll put the link in the description after this video is over. Okay, and Jan was the winner. I already talked about that. So let's go down here to my hands. Remember, if you type in hashtag freebie, that's how you get on the free gifts for this week. So this is the suite we're going to be using today. It is an online exclusive. We thought we needed a little Halloween in our holiday kickoff, and although this has been out for a month or so, we still wanted to use it and cover Halloween as one of our holiday kickoff events, right? So this is called the Spooky Halloween Spooky Suite, and the bundle in this suite is called the Spooky Halloween Bundle. This is what I'm going to be using today. I especially love this haunted house and the bats that are in it. You get a nice little fence line if you want to use it. You get a couple of dies that cut out these little critters here, as well as some of the critters that are in the DSP. Okay, we'll go over that in a second. It also comes with these awesome glitter star. They're foamy. They are called Shimmer Star Foam Stickers. They're foamy. Super fun. Lots of shimmer to them. We're going to use some of those today. You also get this iridescent ribbon that is in Petunia Pop. You can see how shiny it is. This is what all comes in the suite. You get these really cute treat bags, and they are holographic. I don't know if you can see that here, but they have a holographic texture. So cute to fill these bags with goodies. And I'm going to show you something special about this DSP that's going to make making those bags, a little tag on those bags, super easy. So this is the DSP, and I've used some of it, so I'm just going to flip both sides here around. You get the candy floating in the stars there. One of the pages has labels on it like this that you can use on cards or scrapbooking, whatever you prefer. That's this sheet. This is what it looks like as a 12 by 12. This is that critter sheet again. The back side is that orange with little black dots in it and stuff. These are the labels that you get in this DSP. So how cute would it be to just cut these apart and create a cute little label for those holographic bags that I showed you earlier, right? So the labels come in this DSP. Here's just one that looks like the windows of a haunted house, right? And just kind of a white with a little orange texture on it for that one. And then look at this. How fun is this? They give you 2 sheets of all, these are die cuts that can just be popped right out, okay? And how easy to just stick these die cuts, right, on one of those tags, stamp Happy Halloween, tie it with a ribbon, and then you have a whole bunch of cute little Halloween gift bags to give out to special kids in your life or office mates. I tell you, when I worked in a school, my office people loved getting little Halloween gifts like this filled with candy, right? So that is the DSP, the holographic bags, the Petunia Pop shimmer ribbon, the foam stars, the spooky Halloween bundle is all what comes as a part of the spooky sweet suite that's in the online exclusives. Okay. All right. So let's get to stamping today. We're going to make a really cute little haunted house card that Monica designed for us. How cute is this? Spooky. And then on the inside, she just stamped the bats and some little hashtags there to get a little, what do I want to say, emphasis on the inside of the card. So let's make this together. We are starting out with a piece of, here, let me pull all my parts out here. A piece of gorgeous grape that is cut 5.5 by 8.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I have my basic white panel for the inside that is cut 5 1/4 by 4, and I need to pull out my bats here and my little hashtags for my stamp set. So in this bottom corner right here, I'm going to stamp my bats. How many of you love Halloween and how many of you really don't care for Halloween? Hi, Dana. Dana, I have sent you like 3 text messages. Would you go check them and let me know what you want to do? I'm glad you're on because I'm trying to get a hold of you. So there we go. There's my bats right there. If you put in hashtag freebie, your name gets in the drawing for some freebies that I'm giving away this week. And, okay, so I have this little hashtag design, and I'm going to stamp them right here, kind of going off the bottom of the paper. And then we're also going to stamp them right above here. Little fun. Maybe I'll even stamp a few over here on this side right here. Boop. There we go. Okay, some bats flying in the night sky. This is going to get adhered to the inside of the card. There we go. There we go. So the inside of our card is done. So now we can just play with the outside. So here is my swirly black paper. Looks like a swirly night sky, right? This is a 4 by 5 1/4 panel, and I embossed it with our swirly. See if I can find it here so I can show it to you. Swirly embossing folder. Oh, here it is right here. Very swirly, okay? So this is going to go right here on top of our, I don't know why does it look kind of dark in here to you today? I'm not sure why that would be. Let me see if I can turn up my, that's a little bit better, huh? Not sure. Not sure what's going on. Okay, so this is going to get attached right here on top of my gorgeous grape. And so I'm going to grab my seal plus. You guys know I don't like to press into my embossed panels because I don't want to like smash the embossing. There we go. That's going to go right there on front. Now, I have a piece of DSP here that I cut. This is that orange kind of whitewashed with the black dots, opposite side of the little critters. We're going to attach this on the left side here. About maybe a ½ inch off the scored edge. There we go. Right like that. All right, so we have 2 arches from our everyday arches. If you haven't gotten the everyday arches, you probably need to. There you go, Judy. Thanks for putting #freebie in there because we've got some great freebies going on. Okay, so here's our arches, and I have one out of basic gray, and it is 2 7/8 inch across the bottom. And then this one out of basic white is 2 5/8, okay? And I measure across the bottom edge here. So this is going to get popped up on my card front, kind of down in this corner, right like that. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals. There we go. And this is going to get popped up right in that bottom right corner of our card base. Right like that. Awesome. And you can do #freebie while you watch the replay as well. I'm fine with that. I just want people watching my videos, right? So here we go. I have some pumpkin pie ink, and we're going to take a blending brush and add some ink to it. And you always start off the paper and go into the paper that you want to brush on ink. So start off, because sometimes you get some weird like brush marks if you do it any other way, okay? Might add a little bit more at the top here. So start off, come into the arch. There we go. Pretty, huh? All right, and then I'm going to grab my petunia. I'm going to leave this here just a second in case I want to add some more pumpkin pie. I'm going to get my petunia pop, and it is going to go along the bottom edge here. Same thing, start off the edge, blend it into the seam where they match, kind of blend those colors together. It gives a really nice ombre effect. Let me do it one more time. Get a little bit more intense color here. All right, there we go. Isn't that fun? Whew, I love that. There you go, Dana. Thanks. All right. So here is this arch, and this is going to have a little moon added to it, flat, right here. Okay, I'm going to add a moon, a scary Halloween moon. And this one just happened to already have an adhesive sheet on the back. I just used a Daffodil Delight that I already had as a scrap, and it had an adhesive sheet on the back, which makes it really nice to be able to make that into a sticker right there. Okay, There we go. All right, now I have pre-cut my haunted house and my bats here. Let's put this over. So my haunted house is going to go right here on the bottom, and I'm going to use some mini dimensionals for this. Let's see. I thought I had them right in front of me. But I tell you, I have been so busy with classes that I am getting, let's see here. Ooh, you know what I have? I have my black mini dimensionals. That's even better. That means they will not show from the side at all. So I'm just adding, you guys, mini dimensionals, and I'm using my black ones. See, sometimes everything works out for the good, right? There we go. Put another one over here. Another one right here. There we go. Hi, Imelda. Hey, type in hashtag freebies if you want in on the free gift for tomorrow for watching my video. I'm giving away prizes all week for everyone who types in hashtag freebie to get your name in the drawing. All right, so there is my haunted house, right? Look at that. So fun. Okay, now my bats are going to go on here as well. I really like that I found these black ones. That is fortunate. This one is going to go right up here, a little off the edge. That's fine because you want it to look like it's flying off into the sky. And here is this one. So have any of you out there played with this Halloween set very much yet? It's super fun. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to grab these foam stars and I'm going to add 3. Isn't that spooky fun? I love it. I'm going to add 3 foam stars to my sky here. And I'm going to use the white ones for a little any of these would look great. I'm going to use the white ones. Large, let's do a medium one down here. And let's do a baby one right. It's stuck to my fingernail. Jeez Louise. There we go. There we go. Some little foam dots there. And now we're almost done. We're going to put this on our gray arch here. There you go. Thanks, Imelda. Make sure you guys spread the word. Or maybe you don't want to. Maybe you don't want other people to do it because then it impedes you getting to win the prize, right? No, it'll be fun. It's fun. So Jeanne Kohler won yesterday's or today's prize for yesterday's. Here we go. How cute is this, you guys? I hope you love it. I think it's super fun. And then I've got a stylish shaped banner here. I'm going to put my pumpkin pie away, grab my petunia pop, and I'm going to type in the word. There you go, Judy. Sharing, freebies, loving, liking this video. All of those get your name in the hat. And if you do more than one, you get your name in the hat more than once. So there we go. Name on the wheel, I should say. So spooky is what that is saying. And I'm going to grab my ribbon, the iridescent trim here. And I'm going to use about this much, which is about 5 or 6 inches is all you need. Okay. Cut it on a diagonal here. Now this is going to go right here on this bottom edge like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of Seal Plus right here just to hold that ribbon in place until I get the spooky on there. It's not wanting to attach to that for some reason. Here, let's try it. OMG, what is the story? Okay, it's working there. So I don't know if it's the ink, if it just doesn't want to attach right there. So let's grab some tearing tape. That'll do the trick. That is so funny. That didn't happen to me when I made this other card. So here we go. I'm going to go about right like that. Throw down some tearing tape to hold that ribbon in place just until really I can get my label on there. I'm going to cut the ends off a little bit there. This is going to get popped up right here on the top of my card. And look, I have a whole bunch of levels here. So I'm going to go level with all of this and maybe put 2 dimensionals on this other side. So this side's going to go level. And I'm going to layer 2 dimensionals on top of each other right here. Give it a little bit of lift on that side. Cover up that tearing tape. There we go. There's our spooky sweet Halloween card. Now, something we could do, there is a stamp here that says Happy Halloween. We could add this to the inside of our card. Let me grab a block from over here. I still haven't put my blocks away from my class the other night. Yay, Brenda. Thanks for saying hashtag freebie. That's the way you get in on all the freebies this week. And Happy Halloween. I'm going to do a pumpkin pie right here on the inside of our card. So there's our card for today using the Spooky Sweet Halloween Suite from the online exclusives. And I especially love that what I showed you earlier, the little treat bags, holographic treat bags, and all the labels that you get in that DSP to make that so simple to put together. All right, so let's come back to my face here. Thanks for joining me today, and I will be back here tomorrow at noon for day 3 of our holiday kickoff. We're going to do some Christmas tomorrow, so join me at noon. Thank you, Sharon, and thanks for joining me. If you watch replay, remember to hit hashtag freebie if you would like to get on the free gifts. Please like and love, I guess I need to finish my heart there, this video to get your name in another time, and sharing the video out also gets your name in another time. So 3 possible ways to get your name in: sharing, liking and loving this video, and making a comment with hashtag freebie. So God bless everybody. I'm excited about this week and tomorrow's Christmas card, and I will be back here at noon tomorrow. So bye-bye.